Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to use statcrunch to do hypothesis tests for population proportion. First example would be that XOR example. If you have 100 babies, you have 58 girls. You suspect that the proportion of girls is greater than 50%. So if you go to statcrunch, stat, proportion stats, you only have one sample. With summary, you have number of success, which is same as the number of girls, 58. Total number of observation, 100. And you will perform the hypothesis test. H0, p equal to 0.5, and HA is because you suspect this proportion is bigger than 0.5. So you choose the bigger than. And you click compute. Here, it first will list out what is the parameter and what is H0 and HA. And down here, you will have, say, sample proportion, which is p hat equal to 0.58. And Z stats is a test statistic calculated based on your sample data. So it's 1.6. And the p-value will just show you the p-value, the proportion of getting a p-hat like this or even more extreme. So it only stops here. Later on, you need to keep going and say compare this p-value with your alpha. In this case, you say this p-value is bigger than 0.05, so you fail to reject H0. Okay. So this is an example of the right tail test. There's another example here. So this antivirus computer example. So previously we believe 93% of computers have the antivirus software. And in the sample, out of 400, we have 380 of them have this software program. So we want to do the hypothesis test based on that. So for this one, if you go to stat, proportion stats, one sample, summary, and the number of success is 400. Number of success is 380. Total number of observations 400. And the hypothesis test, H0 is 0.93. And HA is not equal to 0.93. So because we didn't specifically interested in whether this proportion is bigger than 0.93 or smaller than that, we will simply put in not equal to. And compute. So for this one, you can find the Z-stat, which is a test statistic here, 1.568 if you round to 3 decimal place. And this p-value is 0.1169. This is a two-tail test, and this p-value will take into account that two tails automatically. Okay, so if you compare that with 0.05, because it's bigger than 0.05, again you fail to reject H0. Okay.